What's the deal? It's your homie DJ Young Samm, man. I'm right here on the corner of 1960 and TC Jester at the District Market. This here is a black-owned grocery store for all your healthy needs. Anybody that's been following me, you know I've been on this healthy journey, so I want to introduce y'all to my homie Chuck, man. He's going to give us a little bit more information about what he got going on. Let's get it.
When the first of the year comes up, everybody wants to do these first of the year cleanses, detox. So I told Sam, let's get together, show people some things that they could do to detox. This is actually something I take on a regular. This is chlorophyll. Lift congestion. It also cleanses the blood, gets the oxygen back into the blood, gets metal out of the blood. Very good with detoxing, purifies the blood. Right? We have wormwood, kills parasites. We have burdock root that cleanses the blood. This is actually a vegetable. Cleanses the blood, eats blood clots, cysts, things that grow in the blood. This will cleanse the blood. And after you do all of that, you have the celery. Also kills parasites. This is diuretic, like most bowel movement in a major way. That's what these things do. Now you can use these in many ways. The powders, you can take it, put them into smoothies, right? This right here is tea. This is celery. You just boil this. So you could boil this. You would use about the ratio to this if you're gonna make like a big batch for you and your family. You would get about a pot, about a gallon of water. You would use about maybe 4 ounces of this, right? 4 to 5 ounces of leaves in here. That would be a whole bag actually. Just dump it in the gallon of water, let it boil real good, and you'll have a concentrated broth that you can infuse this into. You can put these all together in one and drink it, but it tastes nasty. Yeah, right. So the way it tastes, when you're doing a detox, there's certain things you got the power of putting things in your body, but you also have the power of taking things out, right? So when you detox it, you want to take all the sugar out, all the sweet things. Sugar, you want to take out starch, rice, bread, pasta. You don't want those things. It's hard on the digestive system. When you eat things that have a lot of gluten, the starches in it, when you eat it, you ever used to eat sometime and they say, well, I got niggitis. And you sit there and like, oh yeah, I done ate good. Okay, you did, you ate bad. Because that what happens is with what you ate, all the oxygen got to leave from the rest of your body and comes to your gut to help you break that stuff down. So you get tired, right? Because you need oxygen in your brain and the rest of your body to have energy. Get it? Yep. You want to cleanse the bad stuff out so you can bring the good stuff in. So that's the purpose of taking things out. Right now, I'm in the middle of a cleanse. I'm actually been fasting because I had surgery on my arm. So it swelled up real big, so I started fasting. Gets the inflammation out. Right. All that stuff, the body has a built-in immune system to regulate itself, right? So when you fast, if you get all the impurities out, because you'll be fasting from things. Like people used to get together in the church and they'll say, we're gonna do the Ezekiel fast. Or we'll come together and get together and we'll fast from certain things in life. All of those things, when you get them out of your body, at least read for the things in your body that wants to take over. And so that's the purpose of the detox. It's to get the bad things out so you can come back into the good thing. A lot of people detox to get the bad things out, say they did it, and they put the stuff right back in their body. So you know that this taking the body for you want it to be up. So you would get up before you start this detox. You would do a few things I would suggest. You would go and hydrate fruit diet, right? You would eat watermelon, cucumber. You're just gonna get your hydration up. That's what you're doing, right? Watermelon, cucumber, melon, cantaloupe, things like that. Coconut water. Do that about 2 days. Back off for food because you're about to go into flush with sit there and out. But some people eat meat, right? Some people are meat eaters. That's the purpose of getting the parasite. People who eat meat, some meats, all meats are difficult at times for your stomach acid to break it down. It could sit there dormant. And then some of the things you eat, they have parasites in it as well. So I always start the day off with these things. You've been sleeping for 8 hours, get up in the morning, your stomach might feel a little bit queasy or whatever. Gets the acid off your gut. That's what greens do. It breaks down acid. I start my day off with that. I would suggest to do it for 2 weeks. Mine, I do it for 30 days. But if you've never done a detox before, you have to start somewhere, right? Some people start with 72 hours. You leave from 72 hours, and the next one you do, it'll be a week, right? Now, how frequent you should do a detox is just based on your lifestyle. Fruit, I would do fruit mainly. Fruit is something that you can eat, and when you eat it, it bypasses the pancreas, comes straight to the liver, right? That's what happens when you eat fruit. So, a lot of black folks suffer with diabetes. You get diabetes through your pancreas, right? The pancreas begins to have functional issues that you have a lot of problems, you know what I mean? The black community suffers a lot with diabetes. It's a good way to cleanse. You know, get high sugary fruits, get a lot of hydrating fruits and berries. You know what I mean? That helps the nervous system calm down, your digestive system. The reason it's so important to do the detox for your gut, because in your gut, that's where everything starts. All the blood in your body is generated from your gut. If your gut is not right, the person's not eating right? They have a lot of dysfunctions, you know, because they got all this poison in their gut. Their mind can't function right. They got all these allergies they're allergic to. They have all these disorders. They got ADHD, mood swings, and acting crazy, can't control themselves by children. You get fed sugar all day. All that's coming from the gut. Your gut is the center of the body. You know what I mean? It controls everything. A gut feeling. I was about to say that. People always think with their gut. They say the Egyptians used to use their guts to think. You know what I mean? But after you had this in the morning, right? I would drink about half. I'm gonna drink half of this. This is my breakfast I'm putting on here now, right? You wanna start off and you drink half, right? And then give yourself about 30 minutes to let that go down. This is the first day of the detox, right? Well, for the first day, right? You start with 2 tablespoons of each, right? 2 tablespoons for the first day. And I'll write the stuff out for you, because you want to take this, you want to do it, right? Yeah, Sam gonna give the results of all this stuff right here, okay? Ladies, if you do this detox and you can do it for 2 weeks without eating starch, it regulates their hormones. Women suffer real bad with fibroids, right? And when they get out of hand, they swell up. They get a big belly, right? Sometimes come out, they can't get it down, and they have bad menstruation cycles, right? Heavy clotting, heavy bleeding, right? Okay, have a major hormone imbalance. The higher your estrogen goes, the bigger your fibroids swell, right? It's a major imbalance. What the doctor do is when they give them a hysterectomy and cut it off. Just remember, this is the center of your body, right? Once this pick up what you're doing here, it'll begin to balance your hormones, right? Because it's gut and body connection, right? It can balance the body, right? And while she's doing that, she's not eating the starches. She's not eating the sugars anymore. She'll notice, see, women, what happens, they get fluffy, real fluffy. You could grab them and squeeze them almost to them. When men like that, okay, but when you feel your woman like that, her estrogen is too high, don't let her do that. Right. You feel me? So this is a good detox also for women, because it's hard. Once the body get addicted to something, because we creatures of habit, right? Once it gets addicted to something, it doesn't want you to stop, so it goes into shock. Yeah. Right? Like, what are you doing? You know, that kind of thing can happen. So with this right here, it'll be a good detox to do with a female as well. Help balance off their hormones. Women fight for that. They have children, everything's out of whack. You know what I mean? Men, mostly my clientele are females. So this is excellent. This would be excellent.
So y'all here, this is the District Market, man, right here on the corner of TC Jester in 1960. Come here and get yourself right, man. Sure.
Appreciate you, Sam.
More with Robert after this. We're back with the owner of District Market Green Grocer, Robert Thomas. We were talking about during the break, he's not just the first black-owned grocery store in the community, but the first black-owned grocery store in the state of Texas, which is, it's crazy. Okay, so hopefully this inspires more people. So what are your plans for District Market from now on?
Well, since it's all like a dream for me, I just want to keep dreaming big, okay? So my goal is to attack every food desert that I can find. First, I'm going to start in my immediate surrounding. Then I hope to attack across the country, maybe. you know, create economies for some of these poverty-stricken areas where they're just putting up, you know, all the fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
I don't want to call any names.
Yes, there needs to be healthy food options. There
Yes.
needs to not just be fast food
No.
in those areas. And I hope you do that. I hope you become a very successful person doing that. And I have partnered with Tis Best, and they want to give you $20,000 to help you do that. So.